Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our XCOM 2 War of the Chosen casual walkthrough. On our last mission, we were sent to the sewers to kill something, and we were successful, although we did cut it a little bit close. But we wiped everything out in our first mission. Nobody got killed. So, this mission we're going into is a War of the Chosen exclusive. You did not have any of these in the original XCOM 2. The entire premise behind it, there's actually a group of kind of resistance fighters, so to speak, militias or whatever you want to call them, that are also kind of anti-Advent. They're fighting on your side, but you also need to kind of work with those groups to kind of build some trust and get some additional things. This is our first mission to go meet one group called the Reapers. As you can see, the objective is to rendezvous with the Reapers. It's easy difficulty. Early on, you get easy difficulty level stuff. So you get a scientist and some intel, which is good. Intel buys you a lot of stuff. And also a scientist helps you figure out how to develop new things much quicker than you normally would. But the thing that's different about this is you're only allowed to take 2 troops. You don't get your standard 4. You get 2. Which means you have to be very careful about which ones you pick. I picked Iskald and Snake, partially because they have that bond and kind of show you what potential things could happen as you kind of build up a bond. But you have that squad. Then you get to your next squad, which would be, you could go with Corporal Gerard or this rookie dude, which we're not going to, we're not quite going to do that. We're going to go with Mr. Basham, even though he is tired for one day, so this is going to hurt him a little bit, but not enough to where I think it's actually not worth him going. You do have to rest your troops every once in a while, so you don't just get to load up on one special awesome crew. You got to rest them a bit. So you got 2 different squads for 2 different parts. So we're going to launch the mission here, and we're going to see what shakes out on this. These are actually kind of fun. They really put your strategic mettle to the test. All right. So here's what you got. You have to find the Reaper envoy and then get him to the rendezvous. Alright, so it looks like our first crew. You've been dropped right smack in the middle of a city. And it's Iskald and Snake. These are really trippy missions and yet really fun, and you'll see why. Early on they can be miserable. Part of it is because you have limited ammo in your gun. You have to constantly reload. I mean, look at that. That's cute. It's like good old-fashioned tailgate at the Brewer game. Well, there is kind of a Reaper envoy. Some more Reapers. Don't worry, they're not going to kill you. If they wanted to shoot you, you'd be in trouble. And then the game would be over, and it would be a very stupid mission. Again, you can't just sit around and do absolutely nothing. You got to get this person to a rendezvous point, and navigating the city is fun. So you're going to have a third person. Here you get to see one of your special units. So you can tell it's a long ways away, and they're talking about the other envoy you're going to meet, another special character. Alright, so again, these are Reapers. So they use an advanced form of concealment called Shadow, which has a chance to break after taking action. So if you're not being seen by the enemy normally when you're incognito, once you shoot or blow something up or go through a door or something, that's it. But with the Reaper, the cool thing is, depending on what's going on, you can take your shot, and then there's a percentage chance that you can stay stealthed. Now, the more you do it, the increased chance of being revealed, as it clearly indicates. Um, you also have a tremendous amount of mobility. They're like really good ninjas, pretty much. You can see it's got the fancy schmancy stuff. You see, if you follow all the way to the rendezvous point, it's a fairly long trip. All right, and you have to fight your way to the escape route. So it makes it tricky because you can go further, but the ability to go kind of quietly is nice. So the nice thing, that's basically a Cadbury egg that's been left out by May. All right, so again, when you remain kind of close, um, so with your teamwork, so you can add an action point to a bondmate for whatever reason. So if you wanted to give, if I was Snake, wanting to give Iskald an extra action point, I could do that. I don't want to do that right now. I just want to progress and move forward, and hopefully shoot stuff. The drawback to snipers in this is that they're constantly going to have to move, so it makes it really hard to use their sniping ability. But we're going to keep the Overwatch here, and then we'll catch up in the future. Now, you're not going to get sick by going into this little Cadbury egg rotting. And well, look at that. We got some zombies. Now, notice the zombies don't have a lot of hit points. Some of them will have a little more hit points, but once we start fighting them, you're going to really like it. They're very easy to hit, but you're going to notice something that's kind of creepy. And besides the fact that they're zombies, definitely think there's some Walking Dead ties to this. Oh, look, there's two more. They're called the Lost. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah. So you think, holy crap, that's 5 things right there. Well, yeah, there's a nice bonus here. So notice I got 3 rounds. Check this out. So everything's a headshot. Again, definitely Walking Dead stuff. All right, just dropped one. So you get a headshot chaining. So the next time you kills a lost unit with standard attack, you get an additional action point. So you have to be smart strategically. So you got 2 more things you can see, both of the same aim. You can tell with a sniper shot, 4 to 6 damage, 3 hit points here. So this is where I'm going to get 3 shots. So hopefully I can kill 3 things, which again, you never get to do traditionally. We'll be able to get 1 more. Now, the fun thing after we hopefully should kill this one. There we go. All right, so we just dropped 3 of them. Now we're all out of ammo, but because we get another action point, so we get the chance to reload. And now we can at least pistol Overwatch this. All right, and again, we're going to keep, looks like Elena Dragunova, codename Outrider. I'm going to keep her concealed for as long as we can here. We're going to have Snake finish off these 2. Or these 3, apparently. It looks like there's 3 of them total. One of them's in the van. Thought they were going to the beach. Well, even better. Well, that was just plain stupid. Well, so Outrider's going to have to hit this damn thing. Or not. Oh, that's right, because it's, yeah, because it's been basically stealthed. Yeah, you just got hit because you can't shoot anything at point blank. Good job, moron. Good job, moron. All right, well, we're going to run you up here. I'll show you this attack. It's going to show a percentage. Not revealed. Yep. So not revealed to anything. Cool. So we're going to reload. It's very important you use judicious reloads in this when you potentially have the chance. Because sometimes you can run into a mob of like 5 or 6. we're going to hop into the restaurant here, see if they have any breadsticks for us. Yep, we got 3 more mobs here, but they don't see us because it's been stealthed. All right, so it says the Lost is moving. At some point, you're going to run into some actual bad guys, too. So here's a fun thing to also do in this game. Use elevation to your advantage, especially with snipers. Good Lord, it is beautiful. Especially as if you pick the skill a little bit later on, you'll see with a sniper where you can you get an advantage by shooting from an elevated position. All right, so there's 4 lost. Well, there's 5 different lost we see here. Thank God for being hidden. Now, we're just going to sprint here. They might be able to see me, but it's going to take them a while to get here. And by the time they get here, we'll have better shots at them. Oh, they're so cute. And get a little closer. All right. So she's not going to do much this turn, but we should be able to handle everything else, realistically. So also, very important thing. Now, I could shoot any one of these with 1 round left, but so you can reload, and it's basically a free action without doing anything. So anytime you're down to 1, it's better to reload and then shoot, because you'll be able to get way more efficiency. Avoid the food on that table. Oh, and headshot free action, and then we can finish this last one. And now you can reload. Now the turn is done, but look at all the awesomeness that we've done. And we'll headshot. Also make ourselves a little bit of a hole here at a doorway. Now we overwatch just to play it safe. Yep, you definitely want to move before you get the swarm. Yep, there's 2 more, or there's a bunch more over there. But as they get closer to Outrider, hopefully Iskald will be able to pick off at least 1. There we go. Or just blow a hole through the bus stop. It's disappointing. At least we should be able to cap these 2. It also really increases your kill total. Yeah, we're going to reload that. We could overwatch, but it's probably better to reload that. And then we'll get Snake out here in case those other 2 show up. All right, there we go. All right, 1 down. Yeah, and you can see now there'll be 5 remaining that we won't have any coverage for. Well, see, you can get a promotion too. Again, more kills you get, the more XP you get. Hi, buddy. All right, so we're going to overwatch this because we can't see anything. But we should be able to pick off these 2. Again, just kind of whittle them away. Now we reload Snake. And then we should be able to Ugh. I'll just hit one. There we go. Now we should be, hopefully we hit this and we'll have probably about a 2 out of 3 chance of doing it. But then Iskald is also overwatched, as is Outrider. There we go. Beautiful. There. So now we get Iskald down from her lofty perch, which again, you could see the effect of having a sniper with a good line of sight on situations like this. Once you get some a little better weaponry and you get some of the added features, you get like an extended clip with a sniper, which I generally always try to do. It's a majestic thing to watch in nature. Very much is. All right, we're gonna get pretty close here and then hold it, and then we'll be able to run to the rendezvous point. All right. All right, we're in the rendezvous point with her. Now we can get Outrider in the rendezvous point and then Snake in there, and we'll be done with the first part. Always solid. All right, so we've done the first part. Now we need to see our other new potential member with our other 2 squaddies. Yeah, the problem with this group, your range person is your range person is your specialist, which is not the best range person, but it's all right. You've got some closer combat. You're pretty good. This guy's actually pretty decent, certainly up close. Yeah, you could tell this guy, Preto Mox, or just Mox for short. He's a little better with the up-close things. Some pretty cool stuff he can do. Pretty useless at long range, but definitely has some nice... Look at that, look at that. Oh, love that hair. Love that facial hair. Someone who's got a very similar haircut to me is this gent. This is what I look like right around feeding time. All right, let's roll. You meet a dude like that, you're probably like, what? And then we listen to Mox complain about that. All right, so he's a skirmisher. So you can fire, he's got a little bull pulp, burp gun basically. Move in any order on their turn. It can even shoot twice in their turn if desired. So there's a grapple function. I might be able to show it for you, but you can kind of pull yourself longer distances, or you could you get to a point where you'll be able to grapple someone and bring it close to them. But skirmishers can really cover a lot of ground. All right, so again, this is the grapple, the justice, where you use your grappling hook. You reach out, you grab something. It's got to be kind of like a zombie, humanoid, typical alien. Pulls right up next to you, and then you take your spikes, like your Wolverine style, and then you rip it up through their skull. It's picturesque. And then the straight grapple. If you want to use it, you can reach different levels of stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to run into, so we're just going to keep ourselves a little bit exposed here. It's probably not going to die right away. Hopefully after this mission, both Mr. Basham and... Nope, we don't need protocol. We're going to Overwatch. And Miss Gerard will get cool nicknames. Although, actually, I can change... I got a... Basham's getting his meat shield nickname, period. All right, we got some baddies up this way. we're gonna overwatch that, but then we're gonna move a little closer here. Notice, I mean, think about the total number of rounds you've got. You've got 3 here. Basham's got 3, and then Gerard's got 4. So you got 10 total rounds that you could fire at any one time before you have to reload. Oh yeah, flamethrower. So this is a bad guy. He's got a flamethrower. 2 of them. Ooh, yeah, these can really suck, but they can also be really awesome if you get the right result. Let's see if we can get it here. All right. Well, first we need to actually shoot somebody. Nope, not on that one. So again, they're flamethrowers. They can, close range. They can really do some good fire damage. But there's a fun little thing that you can do with them. If any of you remember Saving Private Ryan on the D-Day landings, there was a guy with a flamethrower who unfortunately didn't make it because something hit his gear wrong. Ooh, that was not cool. All right, what the hell? We'll just try to blow it up. Because you can actually blow these guys up, which is really fun. If you shoot them and it's like the right percentage, it'll actually, one of your bullets hits their tank and just blows them up, and that's so cool. This one did not, so that's unfortunate. We're going to move over here, though. By the way, you don't ever want to grapple these guys, because if they blow up right next to you, that's real disappointing. Well, that is just excruciatingly disappointing. All we can hope is that maybe this truck, being like this, will actually blow up next turn before he gets a chance to shoot anybody. All right, we can't even see that guy, so we're going to overwatch because they're both going to have to move. There we go. All right, so they're down. Blow up, truck. That didn't blow up. Damn it. Sometimes they miss with the fire. Yeah, see, where was that last turn? Jesus. Again, always good to avoid being set on fire. I think that just makes good sense. And use the grapple right there to stay out of the fire, because I don't want to burn. That would suck. Instead, let's let Mr. Basham finish it. Hopefully, please hit. Oh, Jesus. Everyone's got their eyes closed on this mission. That's great. Well, Mock should be able to take him out. And that's what happens when you hit the tank. All right. Man, that's fun. All right, we're going to reload everyone in Overwatch. And then we will progress on our next go here, especially when you have not a lot of ammo left. Yeah, don't be next to a truck when it's about to blow up. That hurts. He is, in fact, on it. We checked. You just kind of work your way up till you run it. Yeah, these yellow things right here, yeah, they can blow up too if they get shot, so be careful about hiding behind those. And we're about to run into something, because it never stays quiet for this long unless you're about to run into something. So you got to be careful. What do we got here? Oh, sanitation crew. God, that would be so fun to do in this. And now more zombies. Yeah, look at all these critters here. All right, well, at least we got that. Now notice it says hold position. So we basically have to hunker down and kind of hang tight, stick close until they give you a next route out. In this spot, you definitely reload and overwatch every turn if you don't have someone on the targets. But we got to get Mox back over here because, Jesus, he is a bit far away. All right, here comes a bunch of zombies. So the bright news is that they're not all going to be able to reach us. We'll be able to get these first ones down, hopefully. Okay, well, I don't think this one's going to be able to actually hit Gerard. As long as Mox takes it. Oh, for Christ's sake. You guys suck. Alright, so we reload, and now it's time to finish some things off here. Now, hopefully, you can cap off all these and then get that reload so you're good to go on the next turn. Perfect. Now, reload. And we got Mr. Basham. So from here on, I'm just going to call him Meat Shield because that's what we're changing his nickname to. We're not going to do that. We're going to come over here. We can overwatch with 2 out of 3 rounds here. There you go. All right, so that first batch is down. Now you just get to chill. Chill and wait. Chill, wait, reload, overwatch. Yeah, we got some guys coming from back here. We'll be all right with that. It's only 3. We're fine. Apparently it went through both of their heads and didn't touch them. That's outstanding. It's exquisite, almost. Nothing like sniping with a minigun. All right, we'll reload, and then we'll shoot this thing. All right, get yourself good to go. Just like that. Again, it's very important in a spot like this that you also be sitting out somewhere, some coverage in case you run into actual aliens, because it does happen in some later boards where you run into things that actually shoot at you and not just run at you. But here you got some protection, but you can also have plenty of line of sight for everybody. All right, now we got to head that way. A lost swarm is very close. Well then. Thanks, buddy. No, we're going to sit here and have Twinkies. What do you think? Actually, Twinkies would be really good if they didn't make you loathe yourself. Yeah, we're just going to do a straight sprint here to get her moving. Do the same thing with Mr. Basham because they're not going to be that close. Mox, on the other hand, we're going to keep one person with an overwatch just to be safe. Well, there we go. Hey, way to miss, buddy. All right. Now we could make a run for it, but what fun is that? Let's cap some zombies. Oh, they didn't die. That's just stupid. Got to be careful on the hit points there, because that one, yeah, it kind of burned up her turn there. Gave ourselves a little breathing room. All right, now Mox. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, what the hell? Let's just keep hammering away. One of these is bound to miss out of sheer statistics, which hopefully it's not going to be this one. Oh, excellent. Well, that's a lot of death right there. I like it. Mostly because it wasn't me that did the dying. All right. Now, Mox, we're going to have you jump over here. Be able to get a... we're gonna go ahead and keep the overwatch on that one. And you still suck at anything short of close range. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything though, so we're good. And reload first, shoot second, ask questions third. All right, now we can move. Also, we're going to move you, get you a little closer, just have you dead sprint. In the meantime, as we swivel the camera, Mox is going to cover both of you. Even with one round, he can't do anything on that anyways. All right, cool. So we can get you into the rendezvous point. Mr. Basham, the rendezvous point, and then Mox will get in the rendezvous point, and we'll basically be done with this special mission. You can tell if you like action and things like that, that definitely, these are definitely going to be some of your faves. Shooting zombies. You see this lovely open street in the middle of a city. Looks like it's brand new. I get Mox and Outrider are going to stare at each other. You can tell they're going to be sending Christmas cards to one another. Actually, when we do the Secret Santa and XCOM, we're going to rig it so those two get each other. I mean, it'd be fun to see if it would happen here and now, but it'd be very anticlimactic. These are kind of some of the big baddie in-game type of people. They suck. All right. So now you've got a group of 4. Now you get more than that, I guess. All right. So you need to basically. We're gonna go ahead and have you overwatch that. We're just gonna go ahead and reload and overwatch on everything. Make sure this one could get a little tricky. Let's see. Gotta move him a little further away from there. A little more meat on that side. Yeah, we'll do that. So you're up on a big old subway trestle. Ugh, this person's such a tool. The Wraith Blade. They're all tools. This one I found more annoying than some of the other ones, but so again, weaknesses. So it's easy to target from high ground. Again, that's always nice. You get basically added cool stuff. Reapers are adversaries. So if you're a Reaper, in this case, Outrider, they get extra damage against it. The bad thing is if you miss a shot, it actually helps their armor. And they don't get Overwatch or Reaction Fire. It doesn't matter what they do, which is stupid. But you also can get that skill in a Ranger, so it makes sense. And of course, there's zombies and stuff, because zombies suck. I forgot to do that last time, because I'm dumb. Alright. So we're still going to Overwatch on pretty much everybody. Get you over to the edge here. Covering all of the avenues that they could be showing up here. That stupid ninja thing can kind of sneak its way up without actually without it being detected until all of a sudden. Oh, there, you can kind of tell where it's going. There it is. And they're dazed now. All right. Okay, well, we're going to keep Iskall there, but let's get... So we're going to do this. We're going to revive you. We're going to basically slap you upside the head and say, hey, dude, wake up. Wake up. Let's blow this up down here. Because you know what? I think maybe that stupid thing might still be down there. Apparently not. Ugh. So annoying. Actually, here, we're going to do this. So we've got a Claymore. So it's a... we're not going to throw it yet. So basically, you don't actually, you can basically throw it, it's like a magnetic mine. You can throw it on something, and then when you shoot them, then they actually, oh, there you are. What you doing there, buddy? All right, well, we're going to chuck a grenade over here and see if we can reveal you. That's the last place we saw you. Of course. There we go. Hi there. Now, we're going to use Sneak Outrider here. Yep, too far away. So instead, we're just going to shoot this guy. Very nice. A crit. Very, very nice. And still not revealed. Even better. I don't really care about that. I care about once you can drop this stupid assassin. Well, that's just great. Oh, well, good. Okay, so we defeated the Chosen. Now we need to get him the hell out of here. Very nice. All right. So this round, we're going to get close to this ladder, and we're just going to... Oh, wait. Here we go. We can cap some stuff. That's even better. I was going to say we're going to Overwatch, but we might as well cap what we can. All right. Clear that out, get everyone over here, and then start making our rush. Except for that one part where he missed. That was really stupid. And we're going to do Overwatch in this case. Because when that thing comes up there, Iskald will be able to take him out. Or just completely miss on a wide open shot. Good job, sharpshooter. There's one big deal. Alright, well, we're not even going to bother with this. We're going to get her over here. She's going to be picking off a lot of stuff from up here. Mox, you've earned it. There you go. And now we'll Overwatch that. Yeah, at some point you're going to end up making a dash to the thing, but we're not going to do that yet. And with Outrider, having this little shadow run thing, nuts. I guess you're going to have to shoot you now. Thought it was going to be just enough, but guess not. Yeah, you did. Jump down here. Yeah, we'll slowly work our way down. Sniper is always the last one to kind of go for the most part because you can cover it. And then you can just do straight sprints with your with your sniper. I find that to be the most effective. I know he's only got one round, but we're gonna just get him a little bit closer to Outrider. Because again, we can't have Mox or Outrider die, otherwise it ruins everything. No, not hunkered down. Damn it. Stupid. Accidentally screwed up there. My bad. Alright. That was unfortunate. Yeah, we should be able to cap that thing regardless, but we get to protect. Here, we'll do this. Hopefully we'll kill it, and then we can reload. Beautiful. Now again, as you can see, it's a pretty long mission. There's multiple parts. You don't usually get missions this long, but it's just part of the building the story part of it. Again, if all you got to worry about is the zombies, you don't really have to leave yourself covered at this point, but again, it's always a good idea to do it just to be safe. Yeah, and we're going to have Snakehead down here because that's how he rolls. Man. Just wait till he gets his, you'll see he's got a special skill that'll be in a couple levels. That is 50,000 degrees of awesome. All right. Got all them zombies coming. And so you're down. And now we're going to have to get Iskall down out of there. Yeah, we're going to give you a good long run because we'll be able to keep her safe. Got all these other people who can shoot, and it'll be much closer range. Yeah, we're going to keep Outrider there because she's kind of hurt. Basham, on the other hand, is not, so we're going to have him be out here. Yeah, we kind of spread out a little bit. Yeah, Snake's hurt a little bit, but he's no sissy pants. He's a ranger. Got a shotgun, and he's got a great haircut. Yeah, we got a lot of rounds coming here when these this next batch of Lost comes showing up. I mean, as long as they don't miss, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, see, there's a lot of them there. But they're not all going to be able to get to somewhere where they can attack. And we just made a little ventilation hole, no big. That's a lot of fellas, things, whatever it is. Yep. Now, normally you'd freak out and think, where are all my grenades? But good Lord. You are not doing so hot. There we go. Leave it to the ugly guy. Now, again, they ran out of action points to be able to go after Snake. So at this point, now all we're doing is just straight, you're just doing straight harvesting. Kill as much as you can. Clear everything out. beautiful. That's kind of nice. Frees up Snake to do anything else. Let's keep moving. And we're in a bit of a bunch here, but they're all going to be coming to club us in the face. We're actually gonna reload and hold that, because then they got to come through the door or through the window. We'll be able to see them. We'll be able to say hello. Yeah, I would not recommend having this many people in close proximity in most cases, but now we get a bunch of rounds. Hopefully we'll be able to wipe all these things out here. Yeah, if everyone hits their shots correctly, we should have enough, just barely enough for everybody. But yeah, the mobs that are down there are not going to be able to do any damage. But yeah, there you go. The skull took care of it. Yes, we can clean up this group pretty easily. Well, that's just crazy. All right, let's try this again. You got time to reload. Quit your complaining. Lord, they're just standing there staring at you. I don't think really talking to them is going to register all that much. If you ask one of those zombies, like, tell your god, it's, sounds like a teenager having to get up on a Saturday morning. Again, as you could tell, it tells you how many soldiers still have to get to the extraction point. Sometimes if you're on a time mission, it's going to tell you how many rounds you got or how many turns you got left before you all die. And we'll hang on to this, and then we'll do a push on this next turn. Or maybe we won't. That depends on how many are coming. Well, we could take care of some business here. That was dramatic. Let's be honest, that was dramatic. Yeah, pretty sure we can take down these zombies. Mox is just going to do a dead sprint. Get in here. They got two coming in here. All right. Well, that was helpful. You literally could have just saturated the hallway and not hit and not missed. Like, that's all you had to do, bud. Oh, for the love of Christ. Everybody's missing. Except for Outrider. Thank you for saving us from absolute total embarrassment. We're close. So next turn we should be able to get out. We just got to get people close. Oh, we're definitely going to reload. Reload and run. Because if you don't have weaponry or not have ammo, you are toast. Of course, everybody's empty. I'm just going to hope. We'll be all right. Because even if some of these lost end up showing up, yeah, even if they show up, we'll be able to. They're not going to attack us. Not going to be able to attack us. So, yeah, at least we got 2 people that can shoot. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. No, it's only 5. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, I love it when your sniper starts going pistol crazy. Yeah, let's do that. Love it. Get it for 3. There we go. Look at that. Sniper making it happen. Everybody's got basically full ammo, which is excellent. So if we don't do it on this turn, it'll be the next turn. But we should be safe. Should absolutely be safe. And we're just going to bunch everybody up because you're not going to shoot your own squaddies. Yeah, what the hell? Let's shoot at it. Well, there you go. At that point, we're just moving like a wave. Plowing the road. Yeah, more swarms. Great. Oh, we're just padding our kill stats at this point. Maybe getting ourselves a gimme promo. All right. Time to get in the rendezvous point and finish this thing. I like how she jumped through the window that was not busted out when she could have just jumped through the window that was already busted out. I mean, she was pistol drunk. All right, and then one more, and we will be done. Fun little mission. We didn't really have to run into any other aliens other than that assassin. Like I didn't notice that zombie getting super close. Look at that jerk. They stole Mox. That was very impolite of them. But part of the storyline. So that's a fun mission. That's a bit of a challenging mission. Look at all these promos, though. All right. So you got some wounded people. It'll take a little while. All right. So never taken, again, I've never finished the game, so I've never actually taken Outrider or anything, or never taken something like Outrider to the max. They do have some very different things for Reapers. So I already got the Shadow and the Claymore. So you could do the remote start. So basically means anything that has an explosive, a grenade, whatever, you can basically set it off from wherever, as long as you can basically see it. And you get a +1 damage if the target's been wounded in this turn. Last time I took remote start and I really liked it. In this case, once your weaponry gets a little better, I find that you generally end up killing what you wound in the same round for the most part. And then if you do hit it again the second time in a round, a lot of times you'll finish it off. So remote start's fun. You can really bust up the party from a distance. It's very, very nice. Let's see. All right, Mr. Basham's got... All right, so this one is... These are two skills that I like never use, ever. Unless I'm in a real pressing thing. First, demolition. So you basically... you pretty much shoot at an enemy, but you don't actually hit the enemy ever. All you do is just wipe out its cover. And then there's this one. So you're constantly firing. It gives a 50% penalty to target's aim. Realistically, they both really aren't that great. I can see the value of this if you don't want them to shoot at your friends. But, ugh. I think last time I went with suppression, I never used it, so I'm going to try demolition this time. Maybe I'll blow something up with it. I mean, if I need to blow up cover, I'm going to do it with a grenade for the most part. But we're just going to see how she works. All right, here's the good one. So you could Revival Protocol, remove any mental status that you'll get, which you do get sometimes. That's all well and good, but this thing is so, pardon my street lingo, gangsta. So you can target robotic, mechanical enemies of the gremlin, and you can attempt to hack them or control them. So basically when you use this, the higher your hack skill is, you can either shut down a robotic enemy, or you can actually take over them. And then you have them as an ally, which is so much fun. You just have to do it on pretty much every mission you get the chance to. It really is a hoot. All right, Snake, you're going to be in the hospital bed, but... so there's two different ones that the ranger gets. You can be basically like a stealthing type of ranger. In this case, once the squad's discovered, the ranger's not. Phantom. I'll probably build a ranger that goes down the scout path, but assault is fun. Let's face it. Who doesn't like to dish out damage? And rangers do it like a champ. They absolutely do. And Blade Master's great. You get 2 extra damage. You get +10 to aim. And since the ranger's close proximity anyways, this is definitely worth getting. And lastly, Iskald. You've got the Gunslinger, which there's a lot of pistol-based ones, which there's some effects to it that are nice. But this one, when you get shot at, you automatically get to shoot back at your pistol. That's cool, but I don't rely on my pistol to do a whole lot. This one is awesome. So when you're on Overwatch, anything you see that moves, you hit or you shoot at. But sniper's usually in the back, so you don't get to see as far as the people in the front. But with Long Watch, whatever you can see by anyone in your squad, as long as they're moving anywhere within their range, your sniper will take a shot at it. And as you level up with your sniper and you increase your aim, Long Watch is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. So we got no items, but we do have one new person, Outrider, and then we will also have a mission to eventually find Mox and get him back, which, again, is a hoot for another day. But thank you for watching in this incredibly long video for this incredibly long mission. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.